The other aspect that I think is really going to affect the football game, and at least in favor of Green Bay a little bit, is I don't think you're going to have to worry about quarterback design runs a whole lot. I don't. In fact, you might not even have to worry about tush push a lot either. Those might be things that go by the wayside here for the bigger picture of like, yeah, we want to win the game, right? But we don't want to win the game and then Jalen Hurts can't play in the divisional round with whoever we're playing. So that's an aspect where I look at just on the field and the X's and O's and forget the personal standpoint and all that, where I do think that'll affect that, and I think that's a little bit of an advantage for the Green Bay Packers as far as that's concerned.
Well, it's easy to say that, but then there's an institutional stubbornness about the tush-push play that causes them to do it with Kenny Pickett when he has broken ribs that have been shot up by Dr. Needle.
Yeah,
so
well, maybe that's what they'll do, Mike. That's what I think you'll see. If they do tush-push this week, I bet you they let somebody else do it. I bet you it's Saquon or maybe Goddard, like we've seen like the Kansas City Chiefs and Kelsey do it. I think we'll probably see something like that instead of Jalen Hurts doing it.
I made that suggestion a couple of weeks ago, and Jason Garrett said he's not a quarterback. Well,
they'll have a chance to practice it. Yeah, I remember when you said that. Your point was real, but you got to practice it. If you just tell a guy to go in there who hasn't taken a snap in a while, and especially on that play where the center is firing out and it's not your normal snap, that was risky. So I think Jason Garrett was right. But to your point, yes, it is a good thing to do, but you just got to get some reps at it so that guy can understand what's at place there with that exchange.
First of all, tooken is a new Simmsism. Second of all, although it might not be new. Second of all, we're talking about a professional athlete with great reflexes and body control and just overall ability to do what needs to be done. I'd like to think Saquon Barkley could be told without a lot of reps, go put your hands under a swamp-ass-free center and take the snap.
It's not.
I'd like to think it
I mean, you like to, but it's not as easy as you think, and it's not as easy on those type of plays, right? As a quarterback, short yardage goal line, I always walk to the line of scrimmage, especially early in my career, with like a little extra flutter in my heart because I was like, the center's going to be all nervous, right? He's going to have two guys right over him who are ready to nosedive in a 4-point stance. So you're like, oh, he's going to be nervous. He's going to try to get out really low and fast. He's going to bring the damn ball with him as he's going there. So I got to make sure I ride him. And there is a different element in those situations right there that you got to be aware of. And I do think reps are necessary. Normal snap, if it was first down and he had to get in there and there was nobody over the top of him like that, yeah, Saquon Barkley could get that done. But those situations, there is a little nuance to it for sure.
It's not like you're going to be able to simulate it in practice anyway, the same intensity of that moment.
Exactly.
Because you get the ball, you're trying to get the ball and go forward. I mean, basically you're going forward as you get the ball.
Yes.
If you really want to convert the thing, you're moving forward as the ball is coming back to you before you fully secured it. But again, if anybody can do it without extensive preparation, it's a guy like Saquon Barkley. He's the guy that hurdled someone backward.
Yeah.
I think he can pull it off.
He'll be
I think
all right.
he can.
I would
but
hope
you're
they
right.
give him
They've
a
had
few
an
reps. Right.
They've had an opportunity to practice it, even if it's not going to be anything like it is when it's time to go do it for real. And I have full faith in Saquon Barkley's ability to do it for real. But like you said, they had Dallas Goedert do it in the past, and he's back off of IR. You don't want to put him back on IR by throwing him into the fire of the tush push. But they had no qualms about having Kenny Pickett do it with broken ribs.
Well, he's just the backup. The hell with the backup. Just let him get in there and break some more ribs. Don't worry about it.
Now, there's and also when they waive Ian Book on Tuesday, that is a sign.
Yes.
That they expect to have Jalen Hurts backed up by Kenny Pickett, backed up on an emergency basis by Tanner McKee. And you don't need a fourth quarterback on the team to make that happen. So that was the sign on Tuesday that we'd probably see Jalen Hurts practice on Wednesday, and we didn't. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.